Buonasera ragazzi, welcome back to another YouTube tutorial. Today we have a buzz cut skin fade, clean as fuck. So make sure you stick around and you watch until the end, because this haircut is clean. It's very clean. So we're gonna start off by taking the top down to a 4, making sure it's all the same length. I'm pretty sure that's a pretty straightforward process, so I'll just sped it up. And then we're gonna do a mid fade, but we're gonna get rid of the C cut and we're gonna keep the straight edges because this just looks cleaner on Cam's hair. And then we're gonna do a 0.5 no guard blade open, doing about a finger width spread. The process is where I'm going over it multiple times, because it will be a very long video if you just watch me keep going over it again with just the same lever. I'll just do about 4 to 5 passes ago just to make sure it's all the same length. So now we're doing a 1 open. And guys, another tip for you: when you're doing fading, try and lock your elbow into your hip, so it just allows you to get a lot. It just allows you to control your clippers a lot better and get the same overall consistency when you're flicking out. So we're going to work our way down until we've removed the line between the 0.5 and the 1. Sometimes you won't get rid of it straight away, depending on how harsh you've set that guideline with the 0.5. But in this instance, I set it quite harshly because I went over it so much. So just remember, going over it too much can also create harshness, and you can sometimes be like overdoing it. So just be wary of that and be cautious. And we're just going to work that line until we fully get it removed. But in this instance, Cam's hair is quite thick and straight, so it's a lot harsher. So I ended up having to use my 0.5 guard to remove it. And with my 0.5 guard, I like to just rub. It's not so much a flicking out method. I just rub at the line to notch it out. So now with our 1.5, we're going to do another guideline, but I'm just doing this 1.5 guideline at the temple point, on top of the temple point, because Cam's temple point dip in. As you can see at the front, there's a bit of inconsistency, but that's because his hairline, his temple point ridges in. So I have to really work my corners in the ridge. But this guard sets the colour for the fade, really. You end up overspreading this guard and you end up having no colour. I like to leave a little bit of colour in my fades because it just, ultimately, I feel like that's what a fade is. You can have a fade that's spread out to fuck, but it will just ultimately look like a step at the end of the day. So I like to keep a little bit of colour just to keep a nice silhouette around the haircut, and it just shows a bit of glow. So now with the 2 guard, 2 open, we're flicking out here, and then we're going to kind of round it when we get to our 3 guard. But I'm flicking towards the top, as you can see, because I want to retain the colour. I don't want to get rid of the colour, but I also want it to be a sharp fade. And then with a 1.5 guard, after we've done our 2, we're going to work that guard through to blend into the 1 guard. You can already see the fade coming together. Now this is the 3, as you can see. I'm flicking, but I'm also like going over the head, so it's like flicking through the head. Because I don't want to create a square look, I want a rounded look, because on a buzz cut, a square look just doesn't look right. And now we're going to remove our bottom line by going straight away 0. Usually you can get rid of it on the first pass, but if you are scared to do it this way, you can just work through your lever to get rid of this bottom line. But I've done Cam's hair for a very long time now, so I'm quite experienced with it, so I know that this method works for me and I can do it. And guys, if you guys need any graphic design work doing, Cam is the guy. He does all my YouTube banners, does all my YouTube thumbnails, even my Instagram thumbnails. he's on it. So make sure you hit him up. I'll link his Instagram and YouTube if he's got a YouTube down below. So this is me now just refining. See the point where his temple was ridging in, I have to get my fine teeth and my comb just to get in there. So with the shape up, as you can see, Cam's got a bit of a cow's lick at the front, so I'm blending the fringe into the dark. Well, I'm lightening his fringe up pretty much. I'm lightening it up. I'm removing some weight, and this will just allow his fringe to sit flatter, and I can get a sharper shape upon it. But as you can see, like, I'm not going against the grain, I'm going with it, because if I went against it, it would remove too much and you may end up with a lighter patch. So as you can see now, when I start to shape it up, it will sit flatter, also it will look a lot sharper. If you guys are enjoying this tutorial, please make sure you subscribe, like and comment down below what you think to this method and also what you think to the end result. Shape, it was one of them things that I literally could just go over for time, but in this instance I want to get it done ASAP because we are running on schedule. I never recommend going upwards towards the shape up, always pull away and use the corners of the shape up as a reference point to where the shape up should finish, so you can get an even result. So just to get into that ridge a little bit more, I'm using the finer teeth of my comb and just trim over combing it. So with this bit here, you see Cam's his hairline is coming forwards, and then as you get towards the middle, it's going sideways. So I just went up and against it a little bit there, just to remove a bit more darkness and get a sharper shape up. And then with the front of his fringe hairline, thinner overcombed it just to remove a bit more weight. Sorry guys, I am very, very tired. It's about 12:30 while I'm recording this video, so I am shattered. And guys, if you're enjoying the Fade to Fortune series, make sure you let me know down below, because they are taking me a lot of work and a lot of time. So make sure you let me know down below, and if subscribe if you haven't done already. Leave you guys to enjoy this video. Make sure, like I said, you let me know what you think to the end result. I think this haircut come out fire, and comment down below what you want to see more of, and I'll see you guys in the next video. God bless you all. Peace out.